If only I could clone myself. Well, you can. Hi, I'm Wonderful Ida, an educational video producer based in Vancouver, Canada. I teach you how to film yourself so you can film once to teach many. If you want to leverage your expertise to make money, then make sure to subscribe to my channel because I have new videos every Wednesday. The first thing that we must consider when filming ourselves is layering. When we add a clip, so the first clip is going to be the background clip, and then anything else we add, we're going to add on top of it. So if you and your clone self accidentally touch or share the same portion of the screen, you want to make sure that the first one is furthest back and then any of the new ones are closer up. If you have a big scene where they don't touch, this isn't going to be as much of a problem, but if you're in a small confined space and the possibility of them touching, it's going to be a little bit harder. So you want to have this planned out ahead of time. With mine, I'm going to have myself walk in here, and then I'm going to have second me walk in here. I'm going to look at myself, and then I'm just going to go like this to the camera. So what I like to do is I like to mark my spot on the ground so that I know where I'm going to be, so that when I'm filming this, I kind of have an indication of where I'm going to have to look. Because it's really awkward if I'm looking back here, but I show up here. By having an eye line and just knowing where I'm looking, it's going to allow this to look more natural. So if I have my hand here, I know that my head's going to be like up here. So I'm looking towards that painting that you don't see, so that I know that's my eye line. But just like map it out, so like you're here, you're looking, that's your eye line, and then if I stand here, I can just put my hand here, and I know I'm looking there, and so I have my eye line figured out for both my shots. Now I'm gonna film this. I'm just gonna go into my camera, go into video, let's move this camera. I keep trying to make sure that I'm looking in the right eye spot, and then spot number 2, that's gonna show up great in the camera as well. I have my eye lines figured out, and now I can actually record it. So let's record the first one. So because layering matters, I need to record my background first. So the Ida in front needs to be recorded second, and this one's gonna be the first one. So let's film her. So press record. That was really awkward because I'm a horrible actor, but I got it. So now let's film the second one. Okay, I got that. Now let's go into the editing app and put them together. So the editing app I use for this is called CapCut. Here it is. I'm going to go into CapCut and go to New Project, and I'm going to import my projects. As you can see, I've been working on this a little bit. I had a few attempts, but this one's going to be the one. So temp 3, here we go. So I'm going to start by importing just one clip. I'm not going to import both the clips at this point. I'm going to import my background clips. That's the first one I filmed, so I know that that's 2 videos back. But if I'm unsure which one it is, I can always click on that, and it's going to allow me to preview that clip. So let's add that, and now I can trim this. So I can click on my clip, and then you can see the white bars at the beginning. So I can trim the beginning, or I can just play this, move it over to where I want it to start, and then press the split button on the bottom, select that clip, delete it, and then so I'm gonna have this clip, and I can play it. There we go, let's cut it there. Click on that. Split, select that one, delete. Okay, so now I'm gonna wanna add my clip on top of that. To add a clip on top, I'm gonna use overlay, and then I just gotta put my cursor to where I want that clip to be added. And I want it to be added to the beginning. So I'm just gonna go to the beginning of the video and I'm gonna select overlay, add overlay, and I'm gonna select the clip I wanna add. When it imports, you can see that the new clip is smaller than the big clip. So all I gotta do is realign it. So I just use my fingers, I pinch it. When I pinch it, I'm waiting for there to be a white border all the way around the video. When that border appears, that means it's aligned. And now I have my new clip. So you can see this bottom layer is the overlay, so it's showing on top. This first video clip is your base. Anything you put on the bottom of it goes on top. So that's a little bit confusing on here just because typically whatever layer is on top shows up on top, but within CapCut, whatever layer is on top shows up on the bottom. If we want to get rid of that background, we're just gonna select that clip. We're gonna go to the bottom and remove background. There we go. And now I can trim this clip too so they align, they end the same time. And say, I see at the end here, how they have the CapCut logo come up. I can just click on that and press delete. There, I feel like they finish at the same time now. So I have my clone video, I can watch it. This is a lot easier if you're not in such a tight spot and you have more room that you can move around, because it's going to allow you to separate yourself and you're not as worried about what's in front and what's behind. But this gives you an idea of how you can start to put it together, just layering it one on top of another. I do want to show you one more thing. So when we go back and we see this menu, and I can go to adjust and I can increase my brightness, fix my contrast, click apply to all clips so that the same thing is going to apply to all. Click on it and then you can see I'm able to adjust it so it looks a little bit more natural. And then once I'm ready to save it, I just go to export and it's going to export the video for me there. And then I can just easily go over to my Instagram Reels, go to a new reel, swipe up, and I have my reel with the cloned Ida. So you can see it does get a little glitchy with hair. So as I moved my hair, you can see that it had a hard time tracking that. So what you could do to avoid that is to put your hair up, or just don't have you and your clone you overlap. It's gonna be a lot easier to establish the effect. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you have a fun time cloning yourself. And if you do clone yourself and add it to Instagram, please tag me in it. My Instagram handle is wonderful_Ida. I have new videos out each and every week. Until next time,